Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be slaying the Lizardman Shaman. To kill the Lizardman Shaman, make sure you have the Reptile Got Ripped unlocked, which requires 75 Slayer points. Because the Lizardman Shaman has a green acidic attack, wearing Shayzien armor protects players, so wearing all 5 pieces of the tier 5 Shayzien armor gives full 100% damage reduction. You still need to drink an anti-poison or an antidote from the poison he inflicts. If you complete the hard current in Kebble's diary and speak to Captain Cleave, you can substitute the helmet of the armor for the Slayer helmet while retaining the immunity effect of the armor. The Shayzien armor is dropped by the soldiers at the combat ring in Shayzien. You must defeat the soldiers 5 times each in order to receive all pieces. Alternatively, you can smith the armor set depending on your smithing level. I created this chart to show you the smithing level required to smith the Shayzien armor depending on the tier you need. So I'm going to show you how to smith the armor. So in order for you to smith it, you need lovakite rocks. And these rocks are located at the lovakite mine in the northwestern section of Lovakane in Great Corinth. You can use a fairy ring code CIR, run east and then north to get there. Once you're there, you can go to the bank and get your pickaxe to start mining if you don't have it with you already. You need to mine lovakite rocks and coal, so for every 1 lovakite rock, you need 2 coals to make 1 lovakite bar. That's the ratio. You need 11 bars total for a full set of Shayzien armor. So you need a total of 11 lovakite rocks and 22 coals. Once you have all your lovakite rocks and coal, you run to the middle where the furnace is located and smelt them together. This is where the lovakite bars are created. After obtaining all your lovakite bars, you can run north and use the bank chest to grab a hammer. You'll run to the anvil to smith the Shayzien armor, which is right next to it. Once you're ready to smith, make sure you click the number 1 on the right so it can smith 1 item of each. Depending on your smithing level, choose the Shayzien armor that corresponds to you. If your smithing level is too low, then you will have to make sure your defense level is at 20 to be able to wear the Shayzien armor. You'll also need to defeat the soldiers instead of smithing, which I'll be showing you in a few moments. If you have the max smithing level for the tier 5 Shayzien armor, which is 93, then go ahead and smith tier 5 Shayzien armor. You won't need to defeat any soldiers. If you're in between levels, check where the smithing level allows you to smith. Alright my dudes, hold on tight, we're almost halfway there. To get to Shayzien, use the fairy ring code DJR and run southeast to reach the combat ring. There's a bank chest right next to the fairy ring so you can grab some food and your combat weapon to kill the soldiers. If you weren't able to smith any armor because your smithing level was too low, then you'll start by killing the tier 1 soldier. Again, make sure your defense level is at 20 so when you do defeat the soldiers, you are able to wear the armor. If you weren't able to smith the tier 5 armor, then you'll wear the tier you were able to smith and kill the soldier 1 level above you. Once you reach the ring, click on the soldier that you need to fight. You'll click and fight the soldier that is a level above you. For example, if you're wearing tier 2 armor, click on the tier 3 soldier and defeat him 5 times to obtain all pieces of the armor. If you don't have any armor, then you'll start with the tier 1 soldier. Keep fighting each tier soldier until you get all tier 5 pieces. Now let's see how to kill the Lizardman Shaman. You can kill him by ranging or meleeing him. If you're going to range him, you can wear this range gear. You can pause the video and see what to wear. I made 2 options. The left is what I wore and the right shows some lower level gear. If you're going to melee him, you can wear this melee gear. Again, the left is what I wore and the right is lower level gear. You can pause the video and get ready. Regarding your inventory, I would suggest to take teleports, range or combat potions depending on which style you choose to kill him, antidote or anti-poison, food, and a stamina pot. The Lizardman Shaman can be found in these 3 locations: the western side of the Lizardman Canyon, the Lizardman Caves, which can only be killed on a Slayer task, and the Lizardman Temple. I'll be going to the Lizardman Temple. To get to the Lizardman Temple, you can use the fairy ring code CIR and then run south and then east. Once you're inside, you'll see the Lizardman Shaman. I marked the tiles along the southern and western walls that you can stand and run along on. The reason in doing this is to prevent the Lizardman Shaman from doing his jumping attack, which can damage a player hard. So the Lizardman Shaman has a melee attack, a range attack, and 3 special attacks. If you stand too close to him, he can hit you with his standard melee attack. If you range him, he'll poison you. For his special attacks, he has 3. First is the Acid Spit, which will reduce the damage 100% if you're wearing the Shayzien armor, but you can get poisoned, so make sure you have the antidote or anti-poison. Second is the Jump Attack. It's quite annoying. He jumps into the air and crashes down at the player's location when he jumped. If you get hit by this, you'll take heavy damage, so make sure you walk around. Lastly, he summons 3 spawns, 2 next to you and 1 under you. When they're summoned, wait 3 to 4 seconds and walk away. This way they won't chase you and they'll explode away from you. They can deal 8 to 10 damage if they hit you. Before entering, make sure to sip your range or combat potion, your antidote or anti-poison, and protect from range. So here are the 3 attacks. Right now, he summoned 3 spawns. I wait a little bit and then I walk away. When you're doing ranged, he's throwing some acid spit, but because you're wearing the Shayzien armor, you'll only be poisoned. The last attack is a jump attack. Since I walked close to him, he jumped and he landed where I last stood. As I'm standing there, he jumps and he's gonna land exactly where I was at when he jumped. So why do you want to unlock the Lizardman as a Slayer task? Well, although they don't drop great items that often, you do have a chance of getting the Dragon Warhammer. There is a 1 in 5,000 chance of getting it. Although very slim, it's worth it and you feel good when you get the drop. You can also get the Xerix Talisman, which can be charged and used to teleport to different locations throughout Great Corinth. I really hope this video helped. Like and subscribe if you want to. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!